Hey guys, Clone Guy here, and today I have a replay for you. It's been a while since we've had a replay, and this isn't just any old replay. This is a replay in the Dreadnought KV-2 Tier 7 Premium Russian Heavy Tank with the Slayer's 152mm cannon. Well, what does that mean exactly? That means, in this KV-2, it is not HE you want to be spamming, but these AP and heat shells. Your AP penetration has 175mm of standard penetration, and your heat have 150. Now you are tier 7, and those shells only have 700 alpha, but when you really think about it, the IS-6 has 175mm of penetration on its standard, and it seems to do just fine. It's a little difficult for that tank against the higher tiers, but that's where your heat comes in. 250mm of heat penetration. Hello. He was not expecting that, and he's dead. And there goes tank number 1. What else can we mention about this tank? Well, it has a 890 horsepower engine. How much does the regular KV-2 have? 600. This has 290 extra horsepower on the vehicle, giving it, oh hello, real quick, dead, 573 damage done right there, giving it not its normal 11.32 horsepower per ton like the regular KV-2, but instead 16.74 horsepower per ton and 2 kilometers an hour faster speed limit of 37 instead of 35. This tank also has a 2.86 or 2.9 seconds aim time compared to the 4 seconds on the KV-2. This thing aims in insanely fast and can just snap shots, and you're going to see that here. Ready? Hello there. Boom, dead. I mean, the shell was still pretty, not the shell, but the bloom was still pretty big. But you saw it go down rather quickly, and I'm gonna emphasize that later in this video. Really emphasize how quickly this thing aims. 2.9 seconds instead of 4 seconds. And we think about going after that guy, but we do in fact change our mind, and that's important for later. We also have a 23 seconds base reload instead of the 24 on the KV-4, so not much better there, but that's okay. We also carry 48 rounds instead of 36, and our accuracy is 0.56 instead of 0.6. Both vehicles have 7 degrees of gun depression, 12 degrees of gun elevation, so that's all fine there. But right there, you saw the accuracy come into play. We missed that shot. Actually, I wasn't paying attention. I don't know if it was me who aimed poorly. It was probably me. It was probably me. Right there, you saw my accuracy come into play. But just watch how quickly this thing aims in. Ready? Because we're kind of moving. We have optics, by the way. 350 meters of range instead of 330. So optics come into play here. But there he is. Look, our gun's already aimed in. And he goes up. We aim down. And we miss yet again. And now he's going to start shooting us. And this is a little bit annoying. Like, no, stop shooting us. You're going to rock back and forth. His gun is not the greatest. Hopefully we can get a couple bounces off of our tank before we finish him off. Because if we don't get some bounces, he's going to keep penning us. And goodbye. 144. Now, let's pretend we decide to shoot our HE shells out of this vehicle. If we choose to do that, we have 86mm of penetration and 910 alpha. But that is exactly the same as the regular tier 6 KV-2. So if you are shooting HE out of this, you're doing it wrong. You really are. That's weird to say. You're in a KV-2. You think, oh, a KV-2, you want to shoot as much HE as possible. Not in this one. Though it's really useful against like Type 4 heavies and E75s if you can't hit them in their lower plate flush. And look at that. Shooting down on him, we overmatched the top of his turret with our 152mm cannon and hit him for over 600 damage. No problem. We're going to be loaded again. We're going to put another shell into him, hopefully. But yeah, you don't want to be shooting HE out of this. Yes, you can shoot HE, but the KV-2 can do that too. And that's at tier 6. And it's only got a 1 second longer reload time. So you're pretty much in the same boat if you decide to shoot HE out of this as in the KV-2. Now, just a moment ago, right before we got that last kill, the enemy team had 8 tanks left. What if I told you my team is not going to get another kill? My team, the rest of my players, are not going to pick up another kill this game. But we're getting ready for the ambush shot, and boom! We fire into the T-43, and we finish him off. Down he goes, the tier 7 tank, one of my biggest threats. I chose him over the Thunderbolt, and plus he showed himself first, which made it a little bit easier. I'm trying to avoid artillery here real quick. There you go, there's the arty shell, and now I'm going to fall back. I want to push this Thunderbolt back, and that's what I've done. I've pushed him back, and now I'm going to reset my engagement, come from a different angle, because this game is getting close. Right now, it is 3 versus 6, and, well, 2 of them are artillery, but my team is low on health, and he's getting surrounded by yet another Thunderbolt, and we have this medium tank up here. Can we put some shells in? Maybe this Thunderbolt aiming up a shot. Come on, gun. Come on, gun. Look at this aim time. Look at that aim time. That is so good. He's pulling back, aim slightly behind, and boom, we finish him off. 430 damage done to him. Not too shabby. And now we are only down by 2 tanks, and they have 2 artillery. So this is actually going pretty well. We might actually be able to pull this one back. But there is the T-50-2. Will we be able to find a shell into him? I pull back out. My optics spot him because we have about, with my current loadout, I don't know if I'm going with gun line drive or vents. If I'm going with vents, which I'm not actually. I'm going with gun line drive, but not vents. That means I have 430 meters view range. If I went with vents, which I'm doing now in the Dreadnought, instead of a gun line drive, I would have 438 meters view range. Remember, 445 is the maximum you can see, but you can get your view range past that to see people who have better camera rating. We're going to come around this corner, and you're going to notice something. I'm going to get spotted right here. Why did I get spotted but not spot anyone? That's because the Thunderbolt at the same exact time pulled up on his side, and his turret poked over right as my turret pulled back past, and because of that, I don't spot him, but he spots me. But the T-67 just finishes off. No, it was a T-2, just finishes off my jumbo, and now I only have 1 vehicle left other than myself, and it is the VK-3601. But because I got spotted, I know that Thunderbolt is behind me. I know he's creeping up behind me, so I'm turning around, and wouldn't you know, the moment I turn around, there he is. Now we need a high roll from this. We aim at his back, and boom, we hit it into his fuel tank, and we set him on fire, and he tick, tick, boom, he's gone. Down he goes. Even if we didn't set him on fire, we probably still would have been able to kill him. He didn't have the DPM to kill us, but we would probably have lost 600 more health, and we'd be sitting here. Just a splash from artillery would be able to kill us at this point. Luckily, now we're reloaded, and we're getting ready for this T-50-2. We're going to come around this corner. We're going to go straight for the base. There he is. He's announced his presence. He cannot spot us in the base from where we are. We can approach him stealthily, and that's what we're going to do. And look at this mobility. Look how mobile this vehicle is. It's insanity. It really blows my mind. My mind is blown at how good this tank is. This tank is disgusting. I'm not saying go out and buy this tank, and oh my goodness, I can't believe I didn't buy this tank. I'm so sad because I've missed out. You could just go play the KV-2 and you have games just like this, so don't you worry. Now, where is this guy? There's a bunch of bamboo in the way, so we cannot see him, but the same can be said. He gets spotted. There we go. I get spotted. He fires a shell into me. Fires once, and that's all it writes. That's all. It's gone. It's dead. Why? Aim time. Our aim time is insane. Now we're just going to try to avoid artillery. Go straight. Go left. We still turn very slowly. That one misses. I check my minimap, and there's the other one. They both missed. All right. All right, we're up to 10. I don't know if you guys realize that. We have 10 kills. This is my second ever Pools medal. Now, are we going to be able to win this one? Because here is the deal. There's an M12. If he hits us, he's going to hit us for about 500 to 600 damage splash. They can do that. And then I'm a one-shot for the M44. Whether he hits me for 500 to 600, the M44... Sorry, yeah, the M44 can then one-shot me. But there's the M12. He's caught out in the open. He doesn't see me because of my optics. We're aiming up a shot. Nice, easy shot on him. And the shell misses. There's the .56 accuracy for you. Now, unfortunately, he does, in fact, spot us. Which is not good. Because now the M44 is aiming. And if this guy hits me and the M44, we're done. But I'm going to trust my aim time. And look, he doesn't spot us through this bush. But we spot him because of our optics. And we finish him off. And he never actually spots us. Because of our enhanced view range. That's something very key. Russian tanks do not have good view range, but this tank can. 350 is still not a lot, but if you throw optics on here, you throw vents, you throw food, you get brothers in arms, recon, situation awareness, like I said, you can bump this thing up to 438 meters view range, which is simply insane for a tier 7 Russian heavy tank. That is really good. Just to put this in perspective, the IS-6 and the IS-3 both have 350 meters view range, and they're at tier 8. This thing is a tier lower and has the same view range. The KV-2 has 330 meters view range. And this is basically, that's what this is. I don't know what I did there. Did I take a screenshot? I don't know why I would take a screenshot, but I did something. But now we are in a 1 versus 1. We are up to 4,844 damage. And we're trying to find this artillery. And now I suddenly realized I have this terrible thought in my mind. What if he's heading back to my base right now? Can I get back to my base in a minute 40 seconds? Is that even possible? So now I have a decision to make, because that's what's going through my mind, and I'm not going to second guess myself. And because I don't second guess myself, things seem to go right. Whenever you second guess yourself, you lose. So I have this choice in my mind. Do I head back to base right now and hope he's there, and if he's not there, probably the game gets drawn, or do I go to their base and hope maybe he's there and I kill him, and if he's not, I jump on base 5 seconds before he does? I'm thinking, alright, we're going for the base. The enemy's base. We're going to take their base. Now this requires a minute 40 seconds to capture the base. That's plenty of time, but that also gives him plenty of time to try to counter battery, try to hit me in the base, try to spot me, try to shoot me. Gives him plenty of time to do what he wants. And also, we need to get on 5 seconds before he gets on. You ready? Here we go. Let's count this out. And we're on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There he is. He's on. But were we on fast enough? That is the question. Were we on fast enough? I've always thought to myself, it's 8 seconds, it's 8 seconds, it's 8 seconds. But then they changed it, and I didn't realize they changed it. And this was a while ago they changed it, and they changed it to 5. But I've had other people tell me it's not 5, it's 6. And we're sitting here right on the cusp. It's about 6 or 7 seconds is the difference between my timer and their timer. And so my heart right now is just like, oh goodness, were we too late? Were we too late? Are we going to lose this? And so I thought to myself, okay, what we need to do is go capture the base. Now you saw me there. I started to go into those bushes. I changed my mind because I kind of figured that's where the M44 was aiming, and he missed the bushes, so I think he's going to shoot there again. And so I pulled back a little bit, and sure enough, he aimed for the bushes again. And so if I'd gone there, he might have reset. So now I'm going to pull back a little bit more. I see what he's doing. He's going for all the obvious spots. So he's probably going to go for the center. He's going to go for the rock behind me. He's going to go for the other bushes. So I'm just staying away from those. There you go. He goes for that side now. And so now I've decided, okay, he's kind of going around in that clockwise order. So I can follow it a little bit. Just follow slightly. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to go straight to it in case he fires in the same place twice. But now we're going to watch for his next shot. Where is he going to shoot now? So he shot in front of me, and then he shot behind me. So I think he's going to go around again. Where is it going to be? Come on, he's got one more chance. There it is. Boom, he fires, and he misses. And we cap the base, but will they capture? 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Game ends, and we win on 0 seconds. I could not believe it. I was so hyped. Unfortunately, we don't get the 12th kill, but that's okay. 12 kills does not get us another medal. We get the Pools medal nonetheless. 112,000 credits made because this is a premium tank. 11 kills, 4,800 damage, pretty low damage, all things considered. But you know what? I cannot complain. It's much better than the Bogatyr game we had. Am I right? Because that was low damage, high kills. But we get the Pools medal, Devastator. We get the Ranger medal for killing all 3 enemy light tanks. We also get, of course, the Invader, the Top Gun, the High Caliber, our Reaper medal, unsurprisingly, for all the one-shots. And we do score top. Is that 2,201 base experience? I think that's what it is. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, slap that like button, comment, and if you haven't, subscribe to the channel because we have more replays coming for you guys. Tomorrow is going to be a stream as usual. Tuesdays, I always stream, and I start at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, those will all be videos again. And so I hope to see you guys there. Thanks so much for tuning in. Take care, everyone, and peace out.